What was something in your journey which you felt a little overwhelmed with?
I think for me, it was balancing everything because out of 7 days in a week, 3 to 4 days, I was regularly attending my office, managing my IPMAT Indore prep, and along with that, my HSC studies. Managing the three of them was challenging business.
The class what he missed on night, he used to make up that कि भाई रात को बैठना है and I have to study and I have to finish this particular class. 4 hours I'm studying, I'm going to IMS, I'm studying for 4 hours. Now I'll go to the shop and I'll attend some clients. Again, when I'm relaxed, I'll go back and I'll study.
I was pretty sure that if IIM Indore is not happening, he will be getting into NMIMS.
What you did was basically just making sure that you do your prep
Absolutely.
1000%, and Indore is right now just a byproduct of what you have done.
Absolutely.
When you came to know about option of IIM after 12th, what was your reaction? Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Sanika Mate, your friend, your mentor and your guide. And if you can see someone beside me sitting is Dharmik Sir, a very, I'm sure all of you who are watching our YouTube channel and our reels definitely know this particular face. With the series of the student success stories, what we are getting, we have another story which we both would be actually, kind of putting in front of you all. And it is for a student named Puneet. Okay, now let's know a little bit more about someone who have managed to crack IPMAT Indore. Now, what is so different about him? Okay, if you come across any student who is actually planning for options after 12th, you would know 1, 2, 3, 4 entrance tests, 7, 8 entrance tests, but they would have a long list of colleges they would be applying to. Okay, and if you ask any student that what colleges you are applying to, and if the student says 2 or just 1, you know that it's a risky business there. But this particular student of ours actually had only 2 in the list, and this particular student actually is for Dharmik Sir, who was coaching the student, okay? So now let's understand what exactly happened, how exactly the story goes, okay? So welcome, Puneet. And we also have Puneet's parents with us today. And we have Dharmik Sir. So let's start with our introduction. And Puneet, give me a little sneak peek about yourself.
So I'm Puneet Jain. I'm from Mumbai. I would describe myself as an extremely outgoing person. I have been attending to my family business. I've been an active participant in my Rotaract club of my college. And alongside, I've been preparing for IPMAT Indore and NPAT. So that's what I've been doing.
So you just applied for NPAT and IPMAT Indore.
That's it.
All in or nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Jain, you were aware of the strategy
Yes.
and you were absolutely okay with that?
I insisted him to apply for 2, 3. You could take in 2, 3 more colleges. I insisted a lot, but he was very sure that I'm going to apply only for 2. When I don't want to go to those colleges, why should I apply and why should I give interviews?
Okay. Dharmik Sir,
Yes.
you were the one who were actually the kind of a person who was directing Puneet for the last 2 years?
Yes.
1 year, 2 years.
1.5 years.
1.5 year. Okay. Do you feel that this particular strategy, if it wouldn't have worked, it would have backfired? You were aware of that?
I was very sure that it would have not backfired.
Why?
Because the way he was preparing, so from early on, he had a lot of consistency in terms of preparation. Whatever tests were asked, he was giving them. Now, when I was looking at the scores, he was also acing the test. So one thing was just giving the test, but when we conduct SEM, IPM, BBA, Proctored Window or anything, he was actually starting to get more than 280 right from the first test. So there was clearly an aptitude which was there. Then after discussing with him, knowing his story, knowing the reasons why he was very keen on these 2 colleges, I was pretty sure that if IIM Indore is not happening, he will be getting into NMIMS. And for that also, I was sure that he would be one of the top students to crack the IPM program.
Lovely.
So that's the reason we were focusing only on 2 entrances. One thing which it helped us to do was channelize our entire energy on Indore mocks and analysis. Like for the last 3 months after boards. So when he was giving a mock, After that, the analysis, what he was doing, I can assure you no other student, at least at Churchgate Center, was doing it in that much rigorous way.
Okay.
So that's the reason why that clarity, we were sure that it will not backfire because the efforts were in the right direction.
Okay. So if the efforts are even Puneet in the right direction, there was no cushion. Okay. Your journey with IMS sim test. Okay, considering that there is no cushion, did you genuinely kind of went all in, or was it a little bit on the back of your mind that kuch backup chahiye?
So mentally speaking, in terms of preparation, I went all in. Like I was giving all my tests, I was revising formulas every single day. But in the back of my mind, I always had that, okay, I have a family business, I have my HR college, I have other backup options as well. So if I don't get into these two particular colleges, I always have a backup. That was there at the back of my mind. But at the helm of it, I was preparing full speed for IPMAT Indore, and that's it. Yeah.
And why, I mean, why you opted, where you came to know about the IPMAT Indore?
So Kishore sir, he was my maths teacher for 10th, 11th, 12th. And he suggested me, he pointed me in this direction because he saw that I'm keen on mathematics and verbal abilities. So he pointed me in the direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you came to know about, option of IIM after 12th, Mrs. Jain, what was your reaction? Were you like, okay, fine, we can go ahead with it?
It was not an easy decision for us.
Why would you say that?
Keeping away a child for 5 years was a little bit tough for us. So then after all, he was completely focused on Indore. So we then decided कि भाई
Indore
let-
जाएंगे.
yes, let him
Or
be
कर
free.
लिया. I think he cracked it and cracked it well. Puneet, tell me something. In this whole journey of 1.5 years, when you were preparing for IPMAT Indore, what was something in your journey which you felt a little overwhelmed with?
I think for me, it was balancing everything because, like, out of 7 days in a week, 3 to 4 days, I was regularly attending my office. I was attending the clients, all of that. So, managing my IPMAT Indore prep, my mocks, all of that, along with that, my HSC studies. That I feel like managing the three of them was a challenging business.
It was overwhelming.
Yeah, it was overwhelming.
Could you see that particular struggle which he was doing?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. He was completely engaged. The whole day he was
Oh,
completely engaged. He never wasted his time.
This routine of his is there since he was in 9th. So like whenever he was going for any coaching classes, the teacher used to say, you are a guest to my class. Because he had so many other things, other responsibilities to do, which he didn't miss on.
Which eventually kind of worked well for him.
The class, what he missed on night, he used to make up that. कि भाई रात को बैठना है and I have to study and I have to finish the particular class.
Puneet, tell me, in this, when you were preparing, okay, is there a point where you felt that it is becoming too difficult, or particular section which you felt was too difficult?
For me, so the thing that happened with me was I knew this even during my mocks because I gave a lot of mocks, so I knew this. I was directing all my energy in the first section, which was the short answer question. So even in the actual IPMAT Indore test, I got 44 in short answer section because I gave it all that I had. And then right after that, for the MCQ section, I didn't, so to speak, have a lot of brain energy left for it. So that I feel like was my biggest MCQ section, quants MCQ section. That was my biggest fear.
That was your biggest fear. And how have we tackled that, Dharmik Sir?
So
You were aware of this particular strategy or this particular weakness he had?
we were aware about it because even during the mocks, his scores in short answer section, I think in the last 15 mocks, every single mock he had cleared the cutoff. So we were sure that short answer is happening. When he sent me the response sheet and we had calculated the scores, I was sure the short answer is happening. MCQ, we were on border. Even in the main examination, we were on border. There had been mocks where we had actually missed on MCQ cutoff also. Now, there was no direct strategy, so to say. What we used to keep on working was question selection, where we keep on trying to avoid some of those 50% unsure answers which students tend to mark during their MCQ in the paper. So I remember precisely that when the exam got over, all of the students, they came out. And many students were saying that we did 16 questions in MCQ out of 30. We did 18 questions. So we have done 19 questions. It was very easy. He comes out and he's like, sir, I don't know. My paper is not happening. Indore to nahi ja raha main. Now I'll go to NMIMS क्योंकि मैंने तो सर इतना नहीं किया है. I'm like, just go home. Let's see. Let's wait for the response sheet. तब पता चलेगा. Let's see. Eventually, people who said 18, 19, none of them made it. It was the right question selection at that point because it would have taken one wrong question to change everything.
Absolutely.
So it was about working towards that question selection part mainly. Verbal, I think he was pretty sorted since the beginning.
But when you were preparing for this, do you feel that you got the right direction? I'm assuming you got. Dharmik Sir is
Absolutely
there.
right. No doubt about it. Absolutely right.
What was one thing about, about the direction what you got where you felt grounded and you felt secured that yes, I'm in the right hands?
So, regardless of the time, regardless of the day, regardless of whether he's on leave or not, Dharmik Sir was always there for me. It was just one text away, one photo of a doubt away. Regardless of where he is. I mean, if he's not in class, he'll probably solve it on his iPad and send me the solution for the doubt. Like, he was always there for me. In terms of doubts, in terms of direction in general, everything, he was always there for me. And apart from that, my parents as well, like, without their support, none of this would have been possible.
Absolutely. But, I just hope that this 1.5 year when Puneet was actually doing the coaching with IMS, you felt that he was in the right hands as well.
Yes, absolutely. The way he was focused with his studies and all, we were pretty sure that he's in the right hands.
What was the story where he was actually lost, where you felt that he's taken just, possibly what? He was missing.
He was missing because he was not picking up the call. And everybody was worried that time.
And he was in the center solving.
Yeah, he was in the center. I was not aware he was in the center. So one thing about him was that he used to come to center to study because their shop is in metro only. Yeah. But they stay in Lord Parel, but their stop is in metro. So he used to come. But he used to never inform me or tell anybody that he is there.
Okay.
He used to come quietly in a corner room. He used to sit there. If I'm coming out to have a glass of water or something, and if I see him, I'm like, what are you doing? So I'm studying such one. My office is here, now I leave and now I'm
very clear. Okay, 4 hours I'm studying. I'm going to IMS. I'm studying for 4 hours. And now when my brain is completely grilled, now I'll go to the shop and I'll attend some clients. Again, when I'm relaxed, I'll go back and I'll study. So this was his strategy. He didn't waste time.
Amazing.
So one fine day, he's there. He has informed his parents, but I think he just drank protein shake and he left his home early in the morning. At that point, Sir was calling me, but I was actually sitting with him and solving doubts. So hence my phone was away because I was solving doubts with him. And Sir called me, I was not picking up. Sir called him because he's seeing doubts with me. He's not picking up. And now finally Sir connects with him. And
When I tried your phone and him too, we must have given 8 to 10 calls. He didn't pick up because he was so much engrossed in his studies. And we were very worried, why is he not picking up the phone?
I was telling students that you need to put blinders, but you're supposed to keep your ears open. Blinders लगाओ पर इतना भी नहीं यार, tension देते हो.
It was, and then Sir first scolded him. Puneet, what is happening? I could hear because normally whenever Sir talks, you cannot listen to him over a phone call. But this time Sir was shouting. So she is shouting to him. What is this?
हाँ ठीक है, इंदौर जाओ पर फोन तो उठाओ.
खाना नहीं खाया है, कुछ नहीं किया, पुनीत ऐसे हो रहा है क्या, कोई responsibility नहीं. Then Sir says, Puneet, give call to Dharmik Sir. And that's the first day I lost it as a man. I'm like, no, I don't know now what I will answer. Because he's clearly coming to study with me, but...
You yourself is not picking up phone.
This, so. Then Sir's like, Sir, he's just drinking protein shake. I'm like, so sorry, but...
It's not that mentors don't allow students to eat just, clarity. In IMS, we do. We very well do.
Yeah,
It's just
students don't eat.
students don't eat. Students don't eat.
Problem with students.
But But one thing which I want to actually ask you, Puneet, in this 1.5 year journey, okay, there is definitely some kind of a learning which you take, right? Uh, Whatever you do, what little bit you do, there is always a learning which comes with it. What was your learning in the last 1.5 year?
So, like to put it in a sentence, consistency always pays off. Like, regardless of when it pays off, it always pays off eventually. Like, yeah, that's
So you were just being consistent in terms of making sure that you are genuinely focused, blinders.
I wasn't focused on the goal. I wasn't focused that I'm gonna get Indore. I would be totally fine even if I didn't. But I was putting in the work, and that's what helped me sleep at night.
So are you saying that what you did was basically just making sure that you do your prep
Absolutely.
1000%, and Indore is right now just a byproduct of what you have done?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is there any advice you know now when you look back and you see yourself doing that kind of an effort, right? Students are watching you. For them now, next year, when you would be, in the same space, there would be students who would be talking or considering you as a senior. Tell me, what would you like to advise or give them, like a, just like a tip, which they should be doing to make sure that they crack Indore?
Don't get dejected by setbacks and failures, because ultimately those failures are going to end up being the biggest motivators for you in the long run. So don't get dejected, don't leave the run, stay in the race and be consistent, and you'll make it. I think that's all.
Lovely. But something which I want to know from you, Dharmik Sir, every year we have students, you come across a lot of students, and a mentor is also a student who never stops learning.
Yes.
Okay. What has been your learning with this particular student?
So, for me, the biggest learning with Puneet was that as a mentor, it pushed me to actually work more harder. It was the first time I was coming across a student who was actually working more than what I was asking him to do. And that pushed me to work more than what I was supposed to do for them. Because normally we encounter students where most of them, they listen to you, 50% of them will try to do what you are saying, and from that 50% also you know that okay, now after a point they're going to stop. This was a guy, like he said, he never stopped throughout the year. So when he said ki at any point he used to ask a doubt and I used to answer, it's also because he was willing to ask doubts in the first place. He never shied away from doubts. Even in the class, if he's not getting something, irrespective if the lecture will be extended by 10 or 15 minutes, he will completely ask his doubt. If he has to stay back and get his doubt cleared, he'll stay back alone. Everybody will give. But that pushed me to become a better mentor like that. So for me, the turning was that if you have students like this, you have to end up working harder.
You have to raise the bar. But one thing which I want to ask you, Mr. and Mrs. Jain, how has been your overall experience, what you felt? Now the result and outcome has been really great, better than, I would not say, I think it's something which you expected, either or, okay? But what exactly is your feeling, your thought process? What exactly your feedback is about the whole process, about IMS, about Dharmik Sir?
Well, without him, we feel it was not possible.
Not possible.
He had a right mentor. That was a most fortunate thing for us. So he's
The
the
trust what he had in his sir. So maybe that was most important thing for him to go ahead.
And I think that is very sweet of you to say.
He had faith.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that kind of speaks volumes
he
about
was
it.
always there with him.
Yeah.
Anytime. We used to see कि भाई he had some problems. He used to go online कि sir मेरे को ये doubt है, sir ये मेरे को ये doubt है. Sir was there for him 24/7. So that is the biggest thing.
I think that kind of pays off for a mentor when, a student and a parent speaks, so highly.
More than a sir, he was just like a friend. कि भाई पुनीत थोड़ा मजाक कर लिया, थोड़ा हंसी मजाक कर लिया, उसको वापस मूड में लाया, उसको वापस कॉन्फिडेंस में लाया, वापस सिखाने चालू कर दिया. So that was the knack he had.
Absolutely, and that is the reason why he's one of the best. So, but this definitely kind of helps me conclude something, okay? That if you are really looking forward to achieve your dreams, if Indore is your dream, or be it any goal which you have set up for yourself, okay? Today I have spoken to a lot of students, and one thing which is very clear, that you really have to motivate yourself. Don't get dejected by what is going on around you, and treat your outcome as just a byproduct, but be very focused on the process, okay? And everything will fall through. And with this, I just want to say thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Jain, and thank you so much, Puneet. All the best. And thank you so much, Dharmik Sir, for taking out time. So all of these students who are watching this, if you have liked it, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. And if you have liked this particular, video, just make sure you mention all the best in the comment section. All the best, Puneet. We'll make sure the best wishes are reaching Puneet. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.